like it's you who's been chosen. Only you can feed up your memories. Read it in the lines of the broken. Chasing your shadow, but I will never know where we'll end up. I will follow where we go.
Screen. All right, there we go. We are back. Is my headset's on?
Yeah. So I think, wait.
Yeah, I can't hear myself.
Can't you hear
I can't hear myself, like on my headset.
Chat 1212. Can you hear
Yeah.
yourself?
I can hear you, but I can't hear myself.
Really?
Yeah. Like I literally can't hear myself. Like it sounds like I'm like literally as if the headset's on for my mic. Chatting. There we go. I'm getting a little bit. Alright. Hello, 1 2 1. Hey, there we go. Much better. There we go. I can hear now. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, Chad. Or as we were saying, welcome to Wall Street Sessions. I hope you guys are ready for this one. Today is gonna get juicy. We're gonna be bringing some new tips and tricks to the table. We're gonna see what my boys gonna think about it. We're gonna pull a little rabbit out of the hat here today. But for New York, brother, how you feeling?
Dude, I actually feel good. Like I said, this week, obviously want to put on a performance in terms of just my own, really sticking to the plan, not getting enticed into anything subpar. But other than that, excited for the week. Every week is the opportunity to try and improve on the previous week. And yeah, let's see what the session brings. I think we're going to get a good session, yeah.
Perfect. All right. I think then we can go over to the fundamentals.
Are we going to pray first, or do you want to do the fundamentals?
I think actually open up with the prayer
Open
first,
up the
bro.
prayer.
Then we know it's done. We're good to go.
Chat, as always, we're going to do a quick prayer. We pray in the mornings, we pray in the afternoon, just to make sure that we are covered. Yeah, keep your eyes closed, keep them open, sit down, lay down, whatever you want to do. And we're going to pray here real quick. So, Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for blessing us with the ability to trade here with our fellow traders, with our fellow mates, supporters of the channel. Everyone here, I pray that you will give us guidance, you will give us wisdom, and that you will lead us into all truth. Thank you for another day. Thank you for blessing us with health, prosperity, and everything that we need, Father. And I pray that you will be with us during the session. And we ask this not because we deserve it, but through your grace and your mercy alone. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen.
Amen. All right, guys. Now you know we are already in favor to make some money today. It's already in our odds. But it's going to be good. So, right, talking about fundamentals, we literally have some clear sailing. Literally nothing we have to worry about, really. Consumer credit coming out tonight. But again, that's tonight. Not really anything to worry about anyway. But again, nothing for this afternoon session. So, nice and clear for us. Then when we go over to the charts, what are we going to be looking at? Let's start it off with DXY. Very, very simple. We said to you guys, if DXY wanted to make a bit of a comeback, we needed to see it obviously start holding above here, kind of resisting these Asia lows and staying around about this pivot to fight bullish. But that could have just been our pullback and automatically start going bearish. When on the daily, we can see this nice, just clean momentum all the way to the downside. If you know, we trade obviously with ranges. If this was the top of our range, we have now broken lower. So where are we going? To the low of the range. The daily key level 104.165 becomes our target. So again, straight one-way momentum. We are finding out for the first time today under the Asia lows. We've also broken the previous daily low. So I think if DXY closes holding below that, we're definitely going to see a lot of bearish momentum coming into the session. So again, we are bearish on DXY. Over to NASDAQ, we, as you said, are bullish, but a bit more of a tighter range compared to everything else so far today. What we did say is with NASDAQ, we just wanted to be careful of the possible pullback to the daily pivot, the EQ, purely because NASDAQ on the higher time frames, you'll see, had an explosive range the last bit of the week. So literally just no stopping it. So again, we can see that, but what you see here is the monthly R1. So when it comes to NASDAQ, we just want to take note of this. We could be trading up here, breaking these previous daily highs, and two things can happen. We can have that quick pump to that monthly R1 where we are going to find some rejection and maybe trade down. Otherwise, we are going to trade straight up to those previous daily highs. Again, breakthrough, even get to that monthly R1, and as you say, just that pump of volume and just continue on after that. So just keep an eye out for that one, but definitely on the alerts, yeah, with NASDAQ approaching these previous daily highs, because again, as you say, you are either going to get that quick jump to the top, or it's going to have a nice pullback to the downside. As you say, that daily pivot EQ looking very, very nice for a pullback there. Then with US 30 doing the opposite, almost trading down straight away this morning, holding that EQ and then coming up for the weak Asia highs we mentioned. Again, if you Project G, you know this trade. You guys sort of all hit a full TP on it today, and then going all the way back up, previous daily highs. And what do we say? So just to clarify, again, Project G, the guys in last night's call all were wide awake for this trade. Again, right over there. If you guys, even in the London session, we spoke to the guys about how they can hold this trade, because I said to you, once you break this Asia highs, very, very simple. Again, what becomes your target? The daily R1. And you can see that monster of a trade. So again, anyone that's Project G, they'll be able to tell you how this trade was very, very clearly given out to them. Then over to NASDAQ, what are we going to be looking for? I mean, sorry, not NASDAQ, we're still US 30. But on today, we have obviously traded bullish. We've taken out this high. So again, similar to NASDAQ, we want to see us going for that weekly R1. So we possibly could maybe see a bit of a pullback to that previous level of rejection and now hold as support, and then a big bullish momentum. Otherwise, this can be a one-way train. If DXY starts dying off, USD can just start pumping to the top side. Then again, gold being the magic one today. We said to the guys as well, very, very unfortunate. We tried to take it off the daily pivot, but I said to them, if we didn't hold here, we had this level of support. Again, this was literally the level we spoke about with last night on the weekly prep with Project G. The guys breaking this level, and I said to you, same thing, if this is like the final stance. I said to you also in this morning's analysis, the only time we're going to be looking for sells is if we could break under this level and hold that as rejection. That is the only time I was going to look for sells. And as you can see, that was the area we traded to, found our support, came back in, and now looking very, very good. Once we get back above the daily pivot, I think gold is also on the money. Very simple. Asia highs, previous daily highs, and we are en route back to 2400. So going to be actually, fun enough, a very big day, I think, for all the markets today. But very, very simple. We're going to be going bearish on the dollar, inverse on everything else. Chris, what you looking at, bro?
I'm looking at Nightbot. Obviously, exclamation prop is not working. Okay. All right. So let's just look at it.
What is...
No, I'll put some commands there,
Yeah.
but obviously it's not working. All right, Chad, you guys can. It says exclamation whatever, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Beautiful kicks, thanks so much. So I was just trying to sort out Nightbot, trying to create some automation here. But going into the calendar, nothing for today. We're still very high on the paint. It's actually just getting worse. I took two Panados now, so it's going to be an interesting session. US 30 on its way to that daily zone. Let's quickly look at it from a daily perspective. Clearly on its way to that upper end of the daily zone that we spoke about this morning. And now the question is, what do we do there? Is that now the top wick for the week, or is this actually just the start of the move to the upside? And very clean moving from these lower levels, Asia highs, daily pivot. Question is, there was Friday's high. That's the level we said we're going to target. Now already above the daily R1. So very, very extended already. But we're going to see once we get that pullback. Nothing has changed fundamentally for me for the bullish outlook. It's just a case of where do we enter. So we're going to see what we do there. DXY, very weak at this stage. I am honestly not concerned, but I would have loved somewhat more of a pullback going into CPI. We haven't had that. So very interesting. Again, I still have the weird, odd feeling we're going to take out Friday's high. I don't know what could spark that. Maybe something geopolitical, something dropping in the news. But yeah, Chad, now the big thing is we've already tested the daily pivot. We've already rejected. Where are we going from here? We need to consider Asia lows, and then also Friday's low. Chad, this is literally Friday's low. This becomes now a point of interest. Something feels different here on my desk. Just give me a second. That is Friday's low. That is going to become our key level. 80 is still firmly pointing to the downside. No buyers in sight. And NASDAQ, let's quickly look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ slowly but surely grinding it out. And I want to say all-time highs just up here. I do think once we break Friday's highs, it is going to be, again, explosive, as Keegan said. Explosive, if you think back, Dr. Dre 2001 actually made a song about that. Dre 2001, check here, explosive. He made a song about it, and I think he was actually talking, there it is, explosive by Dre. He made it for Nas in 2024 on the, the 8th of July. Explosive, that's exactly what's going to happen here. So monitor this. Monitor that level. I don't know if it's the paint, but obviously things are getting freaky in here. Keeks, how are you feeling with all of this paint fumes?
Feeling good, bro.
Yes,
we're good, yeah. Maybe it's gonna give us a little bit of confidence. We're just gonna go for it.
Okay, Chad. Sorry, man. Gold, daily EQ tested, weekly pivot still untested. There's that key level. Again, I mentioned that I was also looking for the buys. Look at what the AD is doing now. So I'm going to patiently wait for us to get back above this key level, back above that daily pivot. And if you look on the grids, this zone right here, I want to say safer buys are above 2380. And that is when things can really start to get interesting to the upside. Let's just quickly check one more thing. What did GU do? Yeah, this paint is alright. I don't know who's still in those GU bars. But yeah, GU made a run for that R1. Wasn't smooth sailing, but Keeks, that is me for the session, my brother. That is me.
Perfect, brother. Perfect. Let's see. Oh.
What's that?
All right, guys. All right. So, you guys are going to see some magic today here, Chad. We're going to be trading US30 on the 1 minute. Sure. It's going to get good, yeah.
Minute.
On
the chat box.
The
there
1
we
minute.
Go.
The special US30 strat. Yeah, it's going to come out to play today, guys. We're going to see how this baby goes. We're going to take it for a test drive and see what she can do here. I got that bullet ready, as I said, guys, and I think for everyone else that isn't knowing what I'm talking about, I've been developing a new strat which we are going to be forward testing live on the stream with you guys. So again, there's two things that's obviously part of forward testing. It either goes amazingly right or it goes horribly wrong. So please, this is not my normal way of trading, but it is something I'm looking into that
R&D.
I think there's a lot of potential for. So we'll put there, just know all the trades I'm taking are R&D trades. So again, maybe if you have a second account, maybe don't take these on your main account.
Will you clearly outline and say this is R&D?
When I'm in the trade, I'll say it's R&D.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but you'll say, for instance,
I'll put like a little box there and say R&D trade.
but before you enter,
I'll say it's R&D.
Okay. There you go, Chad.
We need it to go amazingly right. But I'm excited for it, guys. I'm excited to see what this bad boy is going to do for us.
Commands. Okay. Needed to go amazingly right. Classic gold. Closed partially though, but risk free, so I'm happy. I don't know what paint this is, but this paint is the fumes coming off it. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. If we walk away with a W here today, that is against all odds. We've been breathing in these fumes the entire day. What's the pros and cons of futures versus normal forex? There's no pros or cons. Futures are literally also CFDs. We had this discussion over the weekend. I think over the weekend somebody was saying, "Oh, I'm really considering futures," and I'm like, "What do you mean? US30, Nasdaq, that is futures. That is not the cash market. That's the futures market that runs 24 hours a day. So what are you talking about? You considering futures? You can technically trade anything with price. When it comes to CFD, it is purely the calculation of your profit. Your profit is based on cash for difference in price. So you can literally trade the Keegan index. If there was an index measuring Keegan's strength, you could have traded that. So people forget that if you even look at Keegan's screen, and Keegan had to block out the symbol, and it's a thing of, can you trade that? Yes, you can trade it because there's candle, there's price, there's information. The symbol, the information that's going to affect the symbol, that's the only thing that differs. It's only the external the external factors that will influence that specific instrument.
Yeah, guys, so also just want to put out there, because this is a R&D trade, any rules normally are out the window for me. Crystal has his rules, but for me, there's certain things I'm looking for. So again, we take in a different style of trading. So for example, I can already tell you the 15 shuffle is out the way. None of that counts when considering the trade I'm going to take. Bro, I must say, there's a little bit of me that's like nervous, bro. This is literally the first trade I'm taking live testing it.
No, man, why are you nervous?
Well, and the funny thing is, the whole reason, guys, is literally to take all the emotion out of it. But it's that case of you really want to see, like, damn, I did the book side of it and it made sense. Now I just want to see on the markets, does it make sense?
You can trade. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. When it comes to trading, it's not about the instrument itself. It's about knowing how the information that's getting released affects the instrument. All right. So there's no special thing about futures. That's just somebody that wants to sound cool. Like, futures is the future. And it's like, yo, bro, that sounds like some MLM marketing strat.
Where's our horn, by the way, bro?
Yeah, is it?
Oh.
Yo, this paint, my bro.
Chad, for those, I can already tell you, though, this is going to be quick. So I hope you guys are ready for this. I can already tell you it's going to be a quick entry.
How do you mean? But where do you see do you have your entry on that side? Like your actual chart with all the...
That's what I was trying to figure out. Maybe I must do it on there so I can...
Yeah, just open up another tab and then you put it on the left-hand side.
Yeah, we're not showing you guys what it is yet.
Then you can have all of your things on there, and then you can just enter on your main screen. Alrighty, Chad. Sounds like I should only risk... Yo, I don't know. I'm even a little bit nervous. We haven't even had a chance to chat about it. Just in and out of meetings. Big congratulations to one of the biggest payouts that will be done in Vault Funder history. And we will get the gentleman on. I actually had a meeting with him earlier today. Over R500,000. R500,000. Considering where Vault Funder started 12 months ago, that will officially, before that, last week was the biggest payout. One of the traders that you've seen on stream as well, just under 100K, but R500,000. Big shout out. Weirdly enough, Chad, also, and I don't want to make this religious, also a man of God. Somebody that's in the ministry, somebody that's doing the work. So yeah, big shout out. We will get him on very soon. Very soon. Just had a call with him because you can get payouts in your business account, Chad. So once you get to the payout stage, we just do all of the KYC in your business account. So that was part of the meeting we had. But a big shout out to my brother there. Over R500,000. It's massive. And after that, I don't think there's any denying. And still to this day, Chad, we have not denied a single payout. And I say that with all truth and all honesty, we have not denied a single payout. We could have very easily found a way, because a lot of the prop firms do that, and I can't do that. For me personally, I will not do something that's unjust, and I'll find a way to contractually not pay someone out. A lot of prop firms in this case will find a way and say, listen, but you use the indicator, or use this or that, and in section 2.4.5, and you can just deny the payout, and you can block the gentleman because he doesn't have a big following either, and there's not going to be any social backlash on it. That's the easy way out, what the prop firms do. But in terms of how we do business, we will make very sure that nobody gets denied a payout, whichever. A 2 million rand account, Etienne, 2 million.
Ethan, so with the strat, every move, it's a 3R trade. So I risk 30 and then I aim for 90 pips.
Are you going to go one? Are you going to stack or not?
No.
You don't stack. Okay.
No.
Okay, Keegs. Waiting for that open. But do you wait for the shuffle, or do you wait?
No shuffle, bro.
No shuffle.
No shuffle.
Sure, Chad, okay.
Rules are out the window, bro.
Chad, here we go. And that's why Vault Funder is the best. Yes, that is exactly why Vault Funder is the best. And big shout out, big thank you to all of you guys supporting Vault Funder from the start. And may the growth just continue to be. Again, like I said, my thinking with everything, and my suggestion always was do what FTMO does.
I think I'll peek quickly.
Okay. Do what FTMO is doing. They've been doing it right since 2015. So why do you want to do something different? Bro, those paint fumes, and the thing is, this is it's like a 3-in-1 paint. It's a primer because it gets painted onto cupboards. So it's got like a universal primer. I don't know if you've smelt universal primer. May Vault Funder grow from strength to strength. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Power of prayer, mate. Exactly. Honestly, and again, the biggest payout going to somebody, a man of faith. And when we had a chat, he said he can do the ministry work without stress. So think about it. God maybe started this firm last year to funnel those funds to somebody else doing the ministry work. Think of it. I'm just saying. You never know how things work. Your discount code, does it only work up to 50k account? Jock? No, it works on all of it. 2 Gs. Here's the code. 2 Gs. It works on everything. Vault Funder is regtig industry leaders. Ruche Channing, it's really true. There's a lot of opportunities here at Vault Funder for you guys to grow. Ruche Channing, the man himself. Ruche, hy moet actually jou tweede naam Ruche Opportunity Channing.
Alright, nearly time to get this rocket ship started.
Danny Phantom X, Bevan, why did you chalk him? Or why did you take his Danny Phantom X, sorry man, Bevan, I don't know, code mid 40, correct. I don't know why Bev chalked him.
Alright.
Horrocks is back. Chris, I want to find when I purchase a Vault Funder, do I have limited time? No, unlimited.
Okay guys, it's nearly go time.
Are you going to enter?
I haven't entered yet, bro.
Is it in your zone or?
It's in my zone.
I checked. Where's VWAP? Makes sense. Makes sense.
Alright.
Sorry, Chris. Thought it was the Project G. No. Mid 40 is a ad we're running currently.
Chad. And markets are open. Round 2. Fight. Let's see you guys. Trust me, I'll let you know the minute I do anything. But it is game time, yeah.
Sure. The boys are locked in here. I actually can't wait to get out of this office. Just to breathe fresh air. Yo. The alias you set this command to does not exist. Hey, Nightbot, why are you doing this to us? If you want this timer to call a command.
Alright. Chad. And that's the rule. I'm in on a sell.
What is your stop loss?
Literally, as I said now, Mart. There you go, bro. That's it. In and out. So that one, first live trade one, literally got knocked. So that was the first one there, Chad. It literally, I think, entered me there somewhere. Obviously, the spreads are different, but that is it there. So that is the first L on this one for the week.
Is that 30 points?
30 points.
Sheesh. Okay. Chad, US 30 running away. Good gracious.
Yeah. So, Chad, that is live testing. There's the first one. Very, very simple one there. We're not going to break it down to you guys yet. Why that happened. Why we did that.
Yo, that was uneventful, eh? That was like...
I was so excited for, but that's what I said. So, Chad, and that's the thing where even I showed Farms, actually saw a little bit about it over the weekend, and I did also show Chris, and that's the thing. When it takes an L, it's almost immediate L's. So for me, like, listen, I know that's part of it. I can take it on the chin and walk away. But I only take one bullet of that a day. So that's how you're going to manage the risk on trading this. But that is pretty much it. That is the R&D trade right there and there. So I'll put this here.
Okay, let me. Oh, is Nightbot? I thought only I see what Nightbot is saying. Wait, let me give the commands here. Command exclamation prop. Let's see here. Message. Let's see here. User level, everyone. Okay, let's try this, Chad. Give me a exclamation prop quickly. Let's see it. Exclamation prop. Exclamation prop.
That is your, trust me, bro. Just trust the process. Trust the process.
Ah, okay. I
promise you, when you're looking at a 15, that looks very bad. But on the 1 minute, well, there was your candle closure, so there was the trade. But yeah, I promise you, there's a method behind the madness over here. There's a reason behind all of this.
Hey, technology. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some. I'm gonna add another command here. Exclamation G. Let's see. Wait. Okay.
Champ, no, bro. That was not a winning trade. No, it wasn't,
Quickly
bro.
give me an exclamation G, Chad. I just want to see something. Exclamation.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. I just want to see if I go capital letters. Oh, it still works. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now I've got it now. Chat. Sorry, don't spam it now. I just wanna. Okay, I don't actually know what I was doing.
No, Chab, that's why I put it this year. It's an R&D try. I think you join a bit later. There's a new strat I'm testing. But as I said, we always being transparent. I'm not explaining the strategy behind it, but I am live testing it in front of all you guys. So that's why for people, if they saw like my charts, for example, there's that one, but then there's like, if I had to scroll, there was that one over there. There was that one. So yeah, it's I'm just testing a new strategy. See, like for example, that was the same thing. There was a buy and it was an immediate stop. So you can be on the wrong side very, very quick. But that's the point of the forward testing, so we can see where the problems are, like the immediate profits. So yeah, it's something we're building on, but it's just a case, as you say, being transparent. I live stream and I've got to test it on the market, so where else am I going to test it? There you can see the same thing. Yeah, so it doesn't change anything else yet, but that is what we are busy with.
Okay, almost done here, chat. Okay, yeah, so we slowly but surely building on the automated messages, which almost wanted to say chatbot with Nightbot. So yeah, we're gonna start doing videos as well for those questions, so that if you have a question, we will already have something ready for you. And yeah, it is very simple, beautiful. Look at that. Chat, okay, over.
Yeah, it's a 1 minute time frame strategy.
Alrighty, Chad, here we go. Okay, gold, there's that key level. 80 is starting to look somewhat like it wants to turn around. As mentioned, ideally buys above 2380. Let's see if we get that. NASDAQ, previous daily high, as mentioned, this is the level that we needed to monitor for some continuations. And then US 30 just said, hold on to my beer. I'm ready to shoot for the sky. JSE, Chad, earlier today having that breakdown, now coming all the way back, daily pivot, just something to consider as well. But for me personally, the idea is, what are we doing on gold? That's all I'm really focused on. I am not gonna sell here. Definitely not gonna sell here. I need that 80 to come below. If you guys want to take something very, I always say very aggressive. No. This week there's nothing about being very aggressive or anything like that. This week it's being very disciplined. Very disciplined. That is what it's.
Chris is killing the theme song, yeah, guys.
Not be aggressive, it's be disciplined. be disciplined. Please use the clear background. What is the clear background? Please use the clear background. Sorry, my brother, what do you mean the clear background? Sorry, I just want to check here that I miss anything. Chat, then just some admin live stream, 24-hour live stream next week, Thursday. Next week, Thursday, 24-hour live stream. We're going to do it in 2 parts. So unfortunately, there's going to be 2 links. There's going to be, not unfortunately, link 1 is going to run for 12 hours. And just before the 12 hours, we will tell you guys, let's go over to the second link. Because otherwise YouTube deletes a stream that's longer than 12 hours. So I would love for that 24-hour stream to live on the internet. So that way we will do it two streams. It will be one 24-hour sitting. We're just going to change. It will be like, all right, everybody, link 2, see you in a minute, and then boom. And that's going to be in the studio. We're going to... Any idea what happened with NAS and US30? Why the bullish explosion? That's one way of saying it. Remember, we had a public holiday last week, or a bank holiday on Thursday, 4th of July.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of the US guys going on a long weekend. So what's going to happen on Monday is the boys are back. They are ready to throw some money at it. The bearish NFP number is technically bullish for indices, because that means that the Fed are going to cut rates. That's going to be looser monetary policy, cheaper credit, and all of that is in the favor of the dollar equity bulls. Okay. That live stream. Chat, let me know if you want any specific guest to get on there. Let me know if you have anyone specific that you guys want us to get on. We're going to have a couple of guests. Some are going to actually come into the studio. And then guys that are outside of Port Elizabeth, we'll actually get them online as well. So let me know. The only thing is, why is Project G and that one together? Let me just see. That doesn't make sense. Project G, 20 minutes. Oh, okay, I checked the Discord. Okay, let's do this.
Yo, bro. I don't want to say it, but I think Yakum's that US that he saw.
I think Shaq is looking for sells, if I'm not mistaken. Shaq will definitely... He's definitely looking for some type of sell, yeah.
I can obviously... This is the sell coming now on US30, bro.
I think, honestly, sells are going to be a little short-lived, purely due to the reason the guys on Friday didn't really trade. So let's just check some of the top tickers quickly.
But at the end of the day, like this is some good data.
Won't you give the trade like a second chance? Is it like one chance done?
The thing is, you could do a second chance. The only reason I don't do a second chance is for risk management. That's technically the only reason. That obviously you keep in that RR. Technically though, you would be able to now, but
Chad, who has actually checked? Who's checked what Google has? Have you guys checked Google? Google is starting to level up the game. Have you seen all their tools they've added? So the finance tool, Chad, I just want to show you guys something here. The finance tool, so they've got Google Finance. Check here. So you can go, for instance, to market indexes, and it's going to give you a lot of information here. It's going to give you in the news everything here on the right. I think, for instance, if you go Apple, it will give you some information on Apple. It will bring you up this. You can literally build like your own little thing, and it's almost like this little go-to for you. Will give you the financial, similar to what TradingView does, but yeah, they're starting to do some stuff here. Like you can add your own little watch list. Here's your watch list. There's 2 Apple Index. So what I want to start doing is, especially with ChatGPT 4, is if you go to our YouTube channel, this video I did right here. This video I did right here. These 2 videos. Now I actually want ChatGPT to do the heavy lifting for me, because currently I still go on the spreadsheet myself and put all of that in. So I'm going to actually ask ChatGPT, for instance. We're just waiting for price there, chat. Let me just actually get chat. Let's actually try Google Gemini. Is it Google Gemini? Yeah. Let's quickly see if Gemini is updated. I think it's still going to be... Provide me. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, chat. So we've talked about AI, and I think me and Keegan also, remember we had this discussion a while back, Keegan, and we said it's going to be the guys, not AI, that's going to replace your job, the guy that actually knows how to use AI to its full potential.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna play around with it, and I will let you guys, Project G guys, will know on Wednesday whether I made it work. Stock analysis, okay. Yo, this fume's doing a number on me. Has Shaq sold yet? I don't think Shaq has sold yet. Oh, no, I think he's in already. I think Shaq is in some cells, yeah. Gemini is still a bit wonky. I do the same thing on Microsoft Edge, Chris. Yeah, I'll play between the two. How much is ChatGPT? The thing is, you have to ask in a way where it's not giving financial advice.
Yes, in and out. According to what? Stop as well.
Heading off early. Cheers, guys. Have a blessed one. Yeah, I think it took a stop. That I think would have been his trade there. Alrighty. Yes, in and out, stop loss hit. Okay.
So he was in something similar to me.
Yeah, I think he was. Yo, but looking at how volatile it is on the 1 minute, a 1 minute candle being 30 points. Literally check that, Keys. A 1 minute candle is 30.
No, well, that's what happened to me.
A 1 minute candle being 30. Yo. Brother Keegs and Chris, it's good to see you both in good health. What are you guys looking at today? I am looking at gold. Keegan, I think, is done for the day, if I'm not mistaken. Keegs, you technically... Oh, no, you're not done for the day.
No, I can still.
Okay,
I can take like a trade on my normal account, like
Okay.
normal now, but I won't take another thing. That's live testing, guys.
Okay. Chad, what does Chat GPT 4.0 cost? Let's just have a look here. Bro, I think what we can do is let's put that aircon on and maybe it like circulates some of the...
Could I bring the temperature down there?
Yeah, you can bring the temperature down just to see
like
if
20.
yeah, what do you think? Do you think 20 is
Let's do 18 and let's just see.
so you wanna chill us?
Aren't you still getting hot, bro?
Nah, are you still
Okay,
are
no,
you
we'll
getting
do-
hot? No,
If it gets warm, I'll just
18.
drop it.
18 is relatively so $20 per month for plus. Okay, it's not cheap. Like $400 for chat. I won't pay that much. I'll just do the spreadsheet. I'm stingy like that. I'll just do the spreadsheet. Some things are still better manually done. Like invoices, I don't do online invoices. Print every single invoice, put it in a file. Are you using Google Finance, Chris? No, I'm not using. Chris, your resistance and support indicator, which one do you use? Could you show me? I don't use a support and resistance indicator, brother. There's no movement on gold and NAS 100 today. They've been in a range since this morning. Only US 30 produced. Yeah, US 30 produced quite a bit of movement. 300 points is not a little bit. That is movement.
Yeah.
That is movement. This is movement. This is more than, or this is on average what a CPI release does. This is technically a CPI release that happened here at that open. That is literally what happened there. Gold, I can agree with you. Gold is still technically in a tight consolidation. What I am liking, however, on gold is the fact that we are now starting to somewhat diverge on the 80. So I'm looking for the buys. Look at this. The 80 is diverging. So look at that. Even though price didn't make a new high, the 80 made a new high. So I'm liking the buys. The question is, where do we get in on the buys? Do we play it safe? Do we wait for 2380? Or do we say, listen, yeah, that 200, once price gets back here again, we start looking at something here? That is the big question. Just gave US 30 second chance on sells. Did you just give it a... Might give that... Chad,
The boys are jumping at it, yeah.
It could work, but it's it is in a mood to hurt a few people. It is moody. It is.
Yeah, that thing, it's all over the place. But let's just say, guys, for me, these type of trades now, when I'm live, you got to be disciplined. I can't throw out the rules. That's the whole point of this, to take emotions out of it. There's going to be at least 2 losses in a week. So if this is number 1, it means for the rest of the week, I only got 1 more.
Yeah, I don't know. I like gold more. Dollar is just getting absolutely mutilated here. Dollar, weirdly enough, dollar getting back above previous daily lows Friday.
Oh, but gold on the 15, holding the EQ and holding the 200. There's your 200 right there, bro.
Oh, is that gold?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're also looking for longs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
For me, if DXY had that pullback, but if it fails now at Asia lows, I think it's done.
You can create a portfolio on Google and add your stocks and break it down, everything for you with the news. Are you serious, Kalen? Send me something on Instagram, if you will. Keeks, do you want a coffee? I'm gonna try and get a coffee in this gig.
Yeah, we can. I won't say no.
I just ordered 2 coffees. I asked TM rather than CM.
Okay.
I feel it's a better,
Our
But-
life isn't at risk as
but
much.
CM, yeah, but I don't know in what mode CM is. TM is like, it looks like it needs a lot for TM. Kaylin, please send me that. Chad, we're just waiting here. We are just waiting here, and it is very simple what I want. And I'm going to show you guys, and we are going to have a very, very good week. Not based on the P&L. The P&L is also going to be good, but based because we're going to make very good calculated decisions.
Yeah.
What?
That's what we like to hear. Good calculated decisions.
Oh, I thought TM said no coffee for either one of you two.
We all love a good calculated decision.
What's your outlook on German 40? Tristan, I don't really trade it, so my outlook actually has no value. My outlook, if you want to get free signals on DAX, I'm going to give you somebody's free signals on, or not even free signals, somebody that trades it, actually has a strategy, gave it out for free. Tom Hogard. Awesome dude.
Tommy boy.
My boy TH bought his book. I think that was the first time I've read a book having the ability to telegram the author and then the author sending you a message. Thank you for, you're way too kind. Thank you for the kind words.
Sheesh.
Bro, literally. Literally just said to him, hey, just finished your book, just want to commend you on an awesome read, and then sent a message back, you too kind, with like a little art. Tom Hogard, okay. I'm going to share a chat again. I'm not affiliated with Tom. Tom has been putting in work for many years. When I say we think we've done work, Tom has done work. When I say Tom has put in, let me just see how do I share this channel though? Is there a way for me to? Yes, bro, I don't know. I don't have the ability to share this channel. Chad, how do I share it? Tom, financial. Keeks, how do I share this channel, my bro? I'm literally on his Telegram. How do I?
Sure, I'm trying to think now, bro. You are going to. I don't know. On Telegram. Isn't there? Let's just see if I go on my
Chad,
phone
I'm
now.
just gonna snip it for you guys. Sorry, man, if I
I'm
can't.
also trying to think if you go to.
I can't. There's it. So
is there
this guy trades DAX and FTSE religiously. So I'm just gonna drop it here.
No, I have no clue, bro.
Chad, there's these two channels. Feel free for the guy that wants to trade DAX. He literally trades. Okay, he trades all the indices live. Bought. Did he get stopped out? Closing trade. Oh no, plus. Oh, okay. He bought DAX. He bought Dow Jones. But yeah, this dude trades live every single day. It doesn't trade live. It trades live, not video, like audio. It's like
okay.
it's like a radio. You literally say you need to be locked in. It'll be like, all right, entering gold here. my stop is just below the previous 5-minute low. All right. Wait for further entry. It's almost like militaristic. All right, adding another position here. But he was going through some type of a losing streak last year. He got absolutely annihilated.
Oh, damn. Alright. Looks like those gold bars coming about, bro.
Yeah, so this morning, oh yeah, so he got absolutely wrecked this morning. Oh wait, was this Friday? Is there video? Let me just check here. Big live streams are not supported yet. Okay, anyways.
Sorry, bro. What are you waiting for in gold? What are you waiting for?
No, I'm just waiting for vibes. If the vibes, no, I'm kidding. I'm literally waiting for this 200. So this 200 EMA. Once we hold above this key level here, and then once we get something on the 200, I'm going to execute. And I'm going to be just very aggressive, 23.80.
Right.
So still looking long. Still, I heard good things of trader Tom. Yeah, it's a solid dude. He's been going through a rough patch, I have to say. I haven't followed his stuff. Like, that channel is a lot. There's a lot of information. I'll get anxiety immediately. But again, he's doing it all for free. That's the thing. So you can't say, oh, Tom, you're on a losing streak, and it's like, no, Tom is literally putting out a lot of information for free. Use it, don't use it. The dude is doing it live. And then his resources channel as well. There's a lot of resources. I've worked through a lot of his stuff. Phenomenal book. And honestly, I don't say a book is good just because I read a book and it's like, oh, this book is good. No. Best loser wins is what made me comfortable with losing trades, where it's a case of it is nothing personal.
So much.
That is TM, like we said. Is TM the friendlier one than CM? Thank you so much. Huh? TM, what did you write? Yes? No? Okay, she's also a little bit scared. Huh? What did you say? Okay. No, we want you to be. No, we don't want to be aggressive. We want to be.
We want to still be trading by the end of the day.
Chad, give me.
Oh, yeah, brother. I'm just.
I'm looking for a trade, yeah.
Alright, chat. We are just trying to sort this out here quickly for you guys. There we go. We're just trying to finalize this here. Alright. Sure. I don't know why this thing just zoomed out a million times. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted to chat. I'm fighting for my life here. Sure, why is this thing not? Why is this?
We'll chat tomorrow to the other guys to try and find that chat.
Cheers, man.
Sorry, man, I just need to send him
No, that's cool,
some
bro.
cash.
No stress. I'm trying to sort something else out here quickly.
Okay, Chad. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'll send him. Shit, I need to send him money. Chad, sorry, man. This is the story of my life for the last couple of. Okay, I'm gonna have buy stops on the break of this high. I want to have buy stops, Chad, on the break of this high. Buy stops not activated yet. We're going to go with like a 25 pip stop once we're active. And I want to be very honest with you, Chad. 23.85 is a relatively easy target. I'm going to be honest with you. Relatively easy target. If we don't get it on this 5, what I'm going to wait for is the test here and then the break of the high. But yeah, buy stops not active yet, so call the stream hoppers, get everyone in here. Buy stops not active. This is a little bit of a more aggressive entry, and we're happy to take this and see if we can get some volume. Chat, I've been officially activated right here. Okay. Stop is going to be 25 pips. Let me set my stop and let me send this gentleman some cash. 25 pips.
You can do it.
There we go. Alrighty, Chad. First trade for the week. I'm happy to give this trade maybe another chance. If we get, you know what? Let's make this stop 32. It is a little bit more aggressive. Let's do 32 points. Just purely due to the fact how volatile we could get a retest there. I don't want us to be short-sighted on that retest, and the retest is what stops us out. Okay? Is it on my screen though?
Oh, it's on your screen, brother.
Yo, this paint, my bro. Chat, and then I just want to do an e-wallet here quickly. Chief is alright, guys. For the guys that were asking, the man looks as strong as can be. Okay. Yo, Volatolo. E-wallets. We just need to hold above that 200, then we are solid, Chad. Solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. I honestly can't wait to get out of the office. I love streaming, but today is the one day the one day where
one day you can't in the time here,
bro, the paint is absolutely doing a number on me here today. Okay. Alright, Chad, now we can get back to the charts. Let's focus here. Sorry, man. This office is going to be done this week, believe it or not.
Bro, I'm still so keen to see the studio come together.
Yeah, Chad, yeah, the studio is going to be beautiful. Alrighty, Chad, what are we doing here? Gold, and don't want to rush it. Gold spent the entire day trading down. Let's give it some room to come back to the upside. US 30. Oh, US 30 coming all the way back down. Okay. Alrighty. Gold.
I think USD is not done yet, bro.
Chad, beautiful trade here on gold. I think 10 pip gang. You're in and out already. Let's quickly measure where's the 10 pip gang. 10 pip gang. Oh, not yet. Okay, no, 10 pip gang is in and out, Chad. 10 pip gang. This is the official call. 10 pip gang, please take your belongings, personal belongings. If you are holding any bags, please make sure to give those bags to the aerostess that will be coming through the aisle very shortly. And then 1-to-1 gang, please just stay in your seats as we will continue on to the next section of this journey. Please don't feel uncomfortable during the potential retest of this 200. Things might get a little bit bumpy, but at the end of the day, we've got 2 engines. If the one engine fails, believe it or not, we can keep this plane in the air with one single engine. It's not going to feel good, but at least we will stay airborne. So 10 pip gang, there you go. Chad, when it comes to managing the trade, Asia lows, when we get to Asia lows, that is where I will start considering taking full profit. That's going to be a little bit more than a 1-to-1. But if we can bust through Asia lows, I am very keen on potentially going for the 70 pip trade. So I'm just letting you guys know.
Bro. Come on, you want to bang a week here, a performance.
I want to put on a clinic here. Big thing is just we obviously just first need to hold above this daily pivot before we do any type of clinic here. We just need to hold above this daily pivot, and we also haven't tested that key level yet. So I'm just putting both of these on for when I shift between the charts. In all honesty, yeah, 23.85, that is a level that we can go for. But yeah, we can't get emotional on the pullbacks. Big thing is if we can't hold above that daily pivot, then obviously we're in some trouble. But other than that,
I think you guys are still very, very much good there, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing yet that looks alarming to me. We can even consolidate a little bit here above the 200, and then that next. I would love for it to just drive. That's the ideal. But
yeah. I think everything. The only thing for me, bro, is what's making things difficult is when you look here. DXY is holding on a little bit there, and you got gold. Gold DXY are like the two correlated ones, but Nasdaq's coming back with you now, bro. So Nasdaq is still also showing a bit there.
Yeah, Chad. Let's see. There's nothing that has signaled that I want to get out of the trade as of yet. It's still looking good. I've got a very, like, if we get here, Chad, I'm definitely considering going break even. 23.80, that's the grid level. That's where the move started pre-market. This trade is also already up almost 0.5%. So I'm not going to trade my P&L. I'm trading the setup. And what I refer to trading your P&L is a lot of times if we're in drawdown, we swing for the fences and we want to now have one trade cover all of your losses, which is not necessarily going to happen. So don't trade your P&L or now become scared of holding a trade maybe a little bit longer, because any little bit of profit you see, you just want to lock it in. Yeah. Because then when you start trading your P&L, it never ends well. So 10 pip gang, who took it off at 10 pips? Nothing wrong with taking your 10 pips. Nothing wrong with taking your 10 pips. You guys in a trade? Yes, we are in a trade. We took the buys on the break of these highs here. And the 10 pip gang, if you were wondering, these are the traders that take their profit at 10 pips. Then we've got the 1-to-1 gang, and then we've got the full TP gang. So all three fly with us every single day. But we don't do the full stop loss gang. Not. Yeah, we don't like that gang. That's the gang. That's the gang we try and avoid at all costs. But so far, just the observation so far the last 6 days is the 10 pip gang has been having a banger. Proudly a 10 pipper, nothing wrong, my brother. Like I said, the 10 pip gang has had a 100% win rate. Yeah. So if we go back after this month and I go back on stream and I go and check all of the trades that hit 10 pips, which I didn't take 10 pips profit, and I see, for instance, that there's a positive correlation between the profitability of 10 pips, then we can't deny it, Chad. Then we can't be ignorant to say, oh, we're not going to take 10 pips because 10 pips is wrong. Then I will be the first one to say, I'm taking 10 pips.
Yeah.
All right. So this is that potential retest we talked about. There's two zones here. There's this zone here. That is a previous, that was the session low previously. We broke below that. Now again retesting it twice, breaking above it. So that's why I said don't get uncomfortable with the retest. This is efficient market structure, taking out a lower high, creating a potential shift in market structure. The big question now is just, can we hold above this 200? This 200 is always a big level for price. You can see, as always, the 200.
I say there comes DXY.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna sell gold with the 80 like that.
No.
That
I'm
80,
I'm
yeah.
not saying for me as well. I mean, for me, even to consider a sell, I'm still only selling under 2370. Like I wouldn't even consider anything above that.
Alrighty, Chad. There we go. We need to hold this level. There's two levels we need to hold. The one is this one here, and the other one is this breakout zone, and then the 200. So currently we behind on this position. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chad. Currently we are behind on this position unless we start holding these levels. If we cannot hold these levels, we are in trouble.
Tough being a trader.
I'm very happy with the trade. Taking the trade, win or lose here. I was never going to sell into this. And even if this thing runs 100 pips down, I was never ever going to sell into it. All right, so if it was your plan to sell it, beautiful. But for me, this was worth a bang. But we'll see. Let's check the 15. All right. Thing is wanting to hurt the guys.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
This thing is 1 minute. Chad, we need to hold this level. This level here. If we cannot hold that key level, we are in trouble here. 1 minute. Where are the dollar bulls? Dollar bulls, please come to the front of the plane. If you guys aren't going to push us or hold us above this level, please take your parachutes and get off the plane.
Yeah, you're not invited anymore. Bro, it's that stop loss gang. They out here with the Vorsey gang today.
Are they here again?
No, just say.
Oh. Chris, don't feel like going to pee. I'm drinking a lot of coffee now. Let me try and get that pee. Let me see if I can get...
maybe we'll get things going there, bro.
Oh, 20 seconds. 20 seconds, Chad. It is looking rough here. Am I going to close here? thing is, I can't really. We already 70% to stop loss. And let's see, maybe we hold. Again, you can close. We didn't hold that level. Feel free to close. It becomes much more likely that stops are going to get clapped. Yep. Wait, still in and out. There, out Chad. In and out right there. Didn't hold that level. Could have, if you wanted to close, I was never going to close it there. 70% to stops. 9 pips. Oh, not going to try and save that. Stop loss is, let's give you the exact one there. 23.74.70. That was the exact stop. I might look for a re-entry here, Chad. I might look for a re-entry here. Stop loss level 23.70. No, 23. Sorry. I will take one more trade if we get if we hold there. If we hold this key level, Chad, I'm still gonna go for another position. I'm not sold on the sells. Again, this is just again a retest. And if we hold and we get back above that 200 and we get above this 23.80, the only thing now is I'm going to be more selective on my trade. Because if we hold above here, the next area of interest for me, just want to take this off.
Well, I will just say on the 15 for that candle you have now, there is no top wick.
On this 15 now?
Yeah. If there is, it's a little bent.
Oh, yeah. So what I will do is I will wait for this 5-minute candle to see if we hold this support level here, and then I'll actually wait here, because then this 200 has come. Now again, this 200 has now officially become resistance again, and if we can break through that 200, then we're good. Otherwise, we can actually go and take out the daily lows, which I'm not interested in, because if you just look at the entire day, the 80 now has taken out the daily high of what the 80 has been doing. Check that, Chad. So the highest the 80 has been today, we took it out with that little push there. So again, never going to sell into this. Never ever going to sell into this. I'll wait for the bars. If it goes down, beautiful. I'm not interested. Are you still in? Okay. Good luck. No, I got stopped out. The trade now is not valid up until we hold above this level. Up until we hold above that level. Up until we get above the 200 and up until we get above here. The guys that have been taking 10 pips, chat to me, because this is becoming an option, it seems, the 10 pips. Should I have gone break even? Yeah. No, chat, I don't think so. I think going break even 17 pips. No. No. Because again, we can get a retest of this level. So for me to close before the retest and also before a retest of this level is, I would say, cutting it a little bit short. Thank you again, Chris and Keeks, for the boot camp. It helped me so much getting back into the swing of things after going through a rough patch. Currently up 5R for the day. Holy moly.
Hey.
I'm 20 pip lady on gold, got 30 on the buy. Beautiful, beautiful. Almost every move gold gives 10 pips. I tend to keep one order just for it. Okay. No, not re-enter yet. Don't just re-enter for the sake of your idea needs to be validated by price. Your idea needs to be validated by price. US 30 full of cuck. I actually think it's full of bulls. Bulls just wanting to explode. Nasdaq chat. Yeah. Price action on these two.
They
has
are not
been-
doing anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait here, Kiggs. If you wanna shoot early today, I'm gonna wait for this trade on gold, chat, because
You think you're gonna get it?
I'm gonna wait, because my thing is, remember this morning when I said we could have a day where we trade down the entire session and then an NYSE reversal. So yeah, chat, I'm gonna wait for that trade. I will cancel that idea if we start trading like holding below here. If we start holding below here and we can't get back above 23.75, then I'll call it a session. But if we can stay above this zone here, I'm more than happy to wait for it. Otherwise, we were a day too early for the buys. So if we can stay above this zone or start trading above it, I'm more than happy to wait for that trade, because this trade could be a banger. This trade could literally, if we get back inside the Asia range, depending on where we get it, you've got a potential 100 to 150 pip trade here.
My boy is committed to the cause here. He's like, I'm not going down without a fight.
No. And again, this came from Tom's book, where he said giving your trade a second chance. Just because you took one loss does not change the fact that there's still the potential for the setup to be valid.
Such as?
Will Jeff be trading currencies also? No. Jeff will only be trading, what did I call it? The synthetics, yeah. Kiggs, I tried your idea as well. It clapped me. I made it back right after the sales I took. My heart was in my gut. And
Nah, remember, guys, there's a lot of, as I say, it's still a tasting thing, but trust me, there's a lot of potential in it.
Arjen, so the reason I wouldn't sell into it is I use the accumulation distribution indicator. And what this indicator shows me is the value here is the amount of buy orders against sell orders. So if this thing is going up, it is showing me that there's an increased interest or an actual increase in buy orders happening. So while this is trading above the 200, I purely look for buys. And that is why I will not sell into this while it's trading above the 200. All right. And I'm literally now just waiting for to see. Firstly, this is one box ticked. So let's do it this way. This, for me, holding above that level, one box has been ticked. Second box we need to tick is the 200. All right. And then the third box is we need to trade above 2380. And then I think this thing will have some volume to get away. Otherwise, if we don't get that, not interested in the sells. Rox is that one person in the chat who bigs up everyone. What a legend. Yeah. Rox is actually now the top chatter.
Really?
Yeah. Top chatter is Rox.
Slashy's been replaced.
Let me just screenshot this. Rox, the new top chatter. Chatting for the top spot. Let me just show you guys. Yeah, I'm snipping it. Rox, you have officially been nominated as the top chatter. In second place, we've got Andre. Third place, Slashy Cakes. Fourth place, Dylan Savage. Let me actually give you guys the top 10. Then we don't have to guess about it. The smell of fumes and paint. Here's our top 10 chatters. Alrighty, Chad. Maybe we'll do... Chad, you know what? Maybe we'll do some a leaderboard for the top chatters, and the top chatter every month will get something.
Leaderboard for the top chatters. Yeah, the guys absolutely fighting it out over here. But yeah, market's not doing anything for me really, Chad. I'm chilling out. I'm waiting still. US 30, as I said, did have that big push, but I mean it's still holding that weekly R1, which is a major level for it. You got Nasdaq obviously still trying to hold just under the previous daily high.
Geek, sorry, I must just throw it on your screen. Sorry.
I'm just running through everything with the guys.
Yeah, okay, it's on your screen.
So DXY we can see coming back into the Asia range. As I said to you guys, if that does get back in here, I think that might be a bit of trouble for everything else. But I mean, purely when we look at everything, gold still holding around that zone. Nasdaq still holding around the previous daily high, so it's still holding Asia highs nicely, even though it's closing bearish. I mean, you can see all this wick rejection over there. And then US 30, as I said, it's gone bearish, but I mean, still holding this weekly R1. That's a major level, so definitely can do that very easily. Yes, there's a lot of potential to sell off, but until DXY does anything, and as I say, this is a major level for it to hold. Until maybe a break of that level, I wouldn't even look at the sells. But until then, everything just looking kind of messy. Not something I'm going to get involved in for the rest of the day. As I say, it's Monday, so I'm not going to try to force things early into the week.
Rux, you have officially been wrenched, my brother. So, yeah, well done. Well done to Rux. Now officially a moderator. Chad, I'm going to wait here. I know CM is like ready. She's already standing outside and going like this.
I was gonna say, no guys, I'm not trading, so I think for me it's gonna be a session.
Is CM already that you already go there?
No, but no, honestly guys, I think for me it's gonna be a session. I'm not gonna look for anything now. You know, I like to be in and out in New York. We had the bullet with the testing strat, so I think pretty much that's gonna be it from my side, guys.
Chad, I'm gonna stick around till 5. If I don't get this position that I want before 5, then I'm out. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. Oh, there's that position we took. I still like it. I'm gonna wait for it. And if I get it, beautiful. If I don't get it, also beautiful. But I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, and let's see if we can get our position.
All right, but that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love, Chad. Cheers.
Keegs is either gonna cry or he's gonna say, Chris, why didn't you end the stream with me 1:30? Why did you stick around? Why did you want to poke your head into the hornet's nest? I must just check if I've got a key so that you guys can just lock me in. Alrighty, Mo. I took a loss. Keeks took a loss. Cheers, my brother. Sure, down 3%. Did you don't take that trade on your prop firm account? Yeah. Oh, you did. Really? Is it on? Yeah. Oh, US. Check it. Sheesh. Alrighty, Chad. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, I'm down 3.1%. 3.1%. Okay, let's see. We are going to wait for just my brother. I want to stream till 5. See if I can get that set up. If we can't get it, that is also fine. But I do think I don't want to leave anything on the table. So if there's potential to grab a trade here, I'm gonna wait for it. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not phased about that, brother. It is the 3% I would have made on Monday and Tuesday morning. I would have technically only been break even now, so not too phased. That's just when I had the bootcamp call on Saturday with the guys. We actually went through the week's performance. And Chad, I just want to put this aircon off quickly. Yeah, if I can just get it. We were chatting about the performance, and I told the guys there's only one trade that I took that I wasn't happy with, really, and there's one trade I didn't take, which I was considering to be a good. You guys will just lock me in, eh? Okay, Shotgate. That I considered, which was a very good trade, which I was playing it way too safe. And that's the only 2 trades I would consider for myself last week. I was down 1.5 and now I'm up 3%. Beautiful. That's the beauty of trading. It's a numbers game. 2 solid trades and you're back in the game. 2 solid trades, 3 solid trades, and you're ahead. So let's see what we get here. Chad, we're gonna need to start getting above this level. All right. Look left with me. This is where the volume came in previously. And if we cannot get above that level, that's when I'm calling it a session. I'm not gonna try and sell here. Your sell was here this morning. 2 tests on the same level does not have the same gist, so I'm just saying. We're getting spoiled today till 5 o'clock. Chris, I'm just curious. Don't answer if you feel it's not necessary. How many people is in your office and what is each person's role? No, Stian, I can answer the question. I think we are 6. We're 6 people in this office here. The Cape Town office, obviously very big. The Vault Markets, Cape Town office. There's a lot of people here, but for what we do here, we've got 2 video editors, which is Mo and Laik. Laik joining the team most recently, doing very good work. Laik, we've got Caitlin, which assists with project management and as a support function. Then we also have Taryn. Taryn does a lot of the support function for Vault Funder, and then also a lot of the team for Vault Funder and Vault Market sits in Cape Town. So a lot of the other roles, the operational roles, sitting there. So that's how many people we do more. I want to say a lot of the marketing from this office, a lot of the marketing initiatives. So yeah, that's how many people we've got here. I don't like a big team. I believe that 80% of the work gets done by 20% of the people, if you think about it. And my entire professional career, I've always worked in very, very small teams, but with a very high work rate. So you basically do, and I've seen it with other multinational companies, the bigger your team gets, people aren't as efficient because you can slack behind someone else. But if it's a small team, you're going to need to do some heavy lifting. And that's why I'm an advocate. Same with Elon Musk. Go and look what he did when he bought Twitter. Literally fired 80% of everyone that worked there. Twitter is still running. Twitter is still doing improvements because even Elon understands that the more people you have, you're not going to get more done. You'll see, there's actually a theory for it. What will happen is, let's say you've got a creative guy and it was just him. He would get like 3-4 videos out a week. Now you've got 10 guys. Now that one guy will find a way to work on one video for a week. He will make up the time to work on one video for 3-4 days. So let me actually find it for you guys. Very interesting article that I read. That's why I'm not a fan of big teams. It's difficult to manage. You need to employ somebody that manages another person, and then you get someone to manage that person. Let me quickly check here for you guys. I actually shared it here on one of the groups that I'm on. Garrick, I understand diminishing margins, but diminishing margins is more to do with business that's doing positive cash flow, and there's at one stage where bigger output and more production does not equal more profits. So it's a case of just doing more. Actually, you just flatline because your fixed costs and your variable costs actually outweigh the benefit of doing more business. So how many? Okay, here's it. Very, very good article. Very good article. Chad, we're just going to wait here till 5 o'clock. Like I said, if you don't get the trade by then. Here's that article. Elon Musk fired 80% of Twitter, 6,500 people, and everyone thought that Twitter was doomed. He was right. Everyone was wrong. All right. I'm going to drop this in the link for some of you that want to extend your knowledge on business. Just extend your overall idea of what works and what does not work. Very good article. Very good thread. It's a thread. Chris, I work on a farm. At the end of the month, I have about 400 Rand that I can put into trading. Is it worth it to trade with 400 Rand, or should I wait a few months to buy a funded account? Trader Unknown 1, Here's the thing, there's no right or wrong when it comes to compounding. If you are happy to trade at 400 Rand and you know what you're doing, you can trade with 400 Rand. You can trade micro lots 0.01. And even if you make 20 Rand, you're growing that money. So there's nothing wrong with starting off small. Once you've got the ability to actually compound money, the scalability is endless. So just by starting, I'm going to say awesome. If you don't have the skill, I would rather say you're working on a farm, put that 400 Rand away. Put that 400 Rand maybe into an easy equities account. And again, this is not financial advice. Put it into something that can compound, something that is more guaranteed. Trading is not guaranteed. If you only have 400 Rand a month at the end of the month, it means that you're not earning a lot. So you don't have a lot of disposable income. So you don't want to make risky moves with your funds. You rather want to say, listen here, let me rather use these hard-earned funds that I've worked for and let me put it somewhere more secure. You can still work on your skill, and maybe it takes you 2-3 years. You take that 400 Rand a month, you put it into an index fund on easy equities that's tracking an index. And maybe after 2 years, that becomes a nice little sum of money. And after 2 years, you may be ready to start taking on some trading challenges. You may be ready to trade some of your own capital. And that's what I would say. Chris, your boy Alex G just announced that he might retire from trading. Hey man, it's always a marketing thing. I can already see where he's going with that. He's gonna now say he's gonna retire from trading, either to go into sports betting, because I see now everyone is going into sports betting, that Miami crew. So trading is now a by the way thing. Now it's selling sports betting, giving tips and tricks on how to bet, and I made X amount. And they're going to sell a course now how to sports bet. And then the second thing is most probably what it'll do is a lot of the guys, I've seen it, even guys we know, I wouldn't mention names, but they always say, I'm deleting my Instagram, we're going monk mode, whatever, with the last people that sign up for my course or whatever, and then the community is closed. And I actually took pictures, but I won't expose the guys. But and then 30 days later, they still on social media. They're still punting the same thing. So I don't know. I'm blocked by him. I'm blocked by Alex G. So I can't really see what he's doing, and I'm honestly not phased. For me at this stage, I'm at the stage where I need to focus on what's going to get me to where I want to be. And looking at somebody that's doing all of that and spending time and energy on that is not bringing me any closer to my goal. So all I always say is just be wide awake. Just keep your eyes and your ears open and think critically. Think of why people do certain things. There's always a reason why people do certain things. I started with 500 Rand. Account is now over 10K. It's definitely possible if you know what you're doing and you have good discipline and patience. Yeah. I started with I started off obviously with a little bit more. I started off with 3,500 Rand, and that is where I started. And I'll never forget it. And that's the thing about if you lie, you can't tell the same story over and over again because you forgot how you lied. I started off with 3.5, made just over 12.5K. It was still those years on plus 500 Rand. Plus 500 Rand, plus 500. I withdrew the 3.5, and I knew then the money that was left was house money. I saw it as gambling at that stage because I didn't really know what I was doing. And mentally that took the edge off. You took obviously like big risks, like 20-30% risks on the account. And that's where I said, was it a good thing that I got lucky initially and I made a lot of money? Or was it actually a bad thing? Because I think if that little spell that I went on didn't go well, I don't think I would be sitting here streaming with you guys, to be honest. I think I would still be in engineering. I think 10 to 1 maybe doing my own thing, my own consulting firm. But that showed me the ability to make one salary in a day, and that just broke my brain completely. It just broke my paradigm of what it is to work for money. And I thought this can't be the end of it all, where you spend a 9 to 5, you're grafting your ass off, early mornings, late nights, and your income is fixed. And overnight, entering some trades, next morning, making your monthly salary, like that just, I couldn't look at my 9 to 5 normally ever again. And again, then went into full-time trading, went very well. Made most probably some of the best money I've ever made in my life. And then also in that space of time, shortly after that, also lost the most money I've ever lost in my life. So for me, the journey has not been straightforward. It has not been a journey of just this beautiful stories I can tell. There's been stories of like heartache, Chad, where you think like, what did I do? Like, how do I go back to my family and say, listen, yeah, I failed? And at what stage do you say, listen, yeah, it is okay to fail? You need to be completely honest with yourself. Like, get a job. If you failed, somebody last year messaged me and he said, listen, I went full time and he didn't have a lot saved. And he had a tough month. I think he had like 1 month's salary. And I said, bro, there's nothing wrong with going back to a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong. Go back. You don't want to put yourself under that psychological pressure of you can't put food on the table. Now you go into debt. Now after 3 to 5 months, you in massive debt. You are psychologically in a bad place. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's why I always say the trading, as much as I love it, it's not for everybody, and it's not something that everyone will appeal to, and it's not easy. That's the thing. It is definitely not easy. There's easier ways, believe it or not, to make money. Is it going to be as satisfying as this? Maybe not. If you were to start again, what would you do differently? Keegan Kuberg, if I can go back, I would diversify my assets. I would not put as much money. At one stage, I had almost 5 million rand into a trading account, a personal trading account, which I was trying to build up. I'll never do that again, for various reasons. That's the one thing. And money made. Get that money out of the broker account, invest it into something that's going to generate cash flow. Even if you're investing into a stock portfolio that provides dividends, that's what I would do differently. Chris, were the losses relative to what you made, or did you lose more? No, Dale, I lost basically everything, my brother. Literally lost the. At that stage, I had 3 properties on my name. Had a chunk of cash in the bank. Was honestly very, very comfortable financially. No, it's literally started from scratch, my brother. It's literally a hard reboot. Control, Alt, Delete, boom, restart. And then you restart with less RAM. You went from an 8 gig RAM to 4. I'm at 200k loss at the moment, starting to apply basic discipline that I learned with you guys. Andre, forget the loss. Make peace with the loss. Don't let the loss be a motivator or driver for your decision making. That's unfortunately, if you live looking in the rearview mirror, it's going to be very tough for you to go forward. So you can say you're over that 200k loss, but I don't think so, because you mentioned it now. Go and sit down, actually accept that loss and say, listen, that is the school fees that I've paid. My decisions in the past don't necessarily affect my decisions I'm going to make now. And every single session, take the session for what it is and forget what happened yesterday. So that's my suggestion. Don't let the past ruin your ability to focus on what's happening right in front of you. I don't think so. It is stuck here. It's unlikely that, unless we were trading above here earlier on, I'm walking away. The buy idea, I don't think there was anything wrong with it. Would I have done something different here? No. That is unfortunately the cost of doing business here. Geez, that must have been insane to deal with. Dale, it was. As somebody that's very competitive, somebody that puts myself towards a high standard, it wasn't necessarily the money lost, because a lot of the money wasn't just lost from me trading. The money was lost from me putting up business traders. I was trying to do a prop firm, a real prop firm, where I basically go into consultancy agreements with traders. And maybe a little bit naive, maybe a little bit stupid, but those are some heavy school fees to pay, but you live and you learn. Chris, when you're done streaming, are you actually done trading for the day? Charts off, like you won't look at them tomorrow, want to know experienced traders manage time. Yes, King X, literally done. The only thing I will look at though is when I get home, I usually go and look at my portfolio list. So the red list, I call it the red list. This is a portfolio that I manage. Where is it? Not manage myself, but I advise on it. Then I'll just go through my red list. It's this list here, and I will just go through what's happening on there. So then I'll just check. Have a few friends that I basically just indirectly share these trades with. Why did it take all of my drawings away? What the hell? Let's just check here. No, man. Let's quickly check here, Chad. So all my entries gone. Oh, yeah, is it? Oh, it's on a Mac attack. Then I'll just go through it to see where we are with some of these positions. Just check what's on the high tickers, what's on the low tickers. For instance, this week I'm doing the new Q3 list, so I'll be starting tonight shortlisting potential stock buys for Q3 that's on offer, and then on Wednesday we're going to go through that, and exactly the same principles that we use in our day trading I use in basically stock investing. Nothing different. All I do is just to fizz out the good and the bad ones. I just use that video. Go check the last two videos we posted. How to shortlist your stocks and how to find entries. That is where I went through that. But these ones are running absolutely beautifully. Almost 37%. And then no, I wouldn't day trade. Here's my thing: if there isn't volume, if I didn't catch my position, Apple was a banger, Chad. This was a beautiful trade. Sat through a week of drawdown. Bought it after this weekly close there. Sat through this drawdown here. And then after that just ran. That's almost up 30%. Union Pacific, I think, is back at the current yearly pivot. Coke, also just bumping and grinding. But yeah, that is what I'll do, and I'll go through some news. Just check what's happened during the day. Anything that I need to take note of, but I wouldn't execute any trades after I lock up here. Also going home. Me and my wife have a deal that from when I get home till about 8 o'clock, I'm not allowed to work. And then after that, I'll start working again. Apple got way more in its legs going out. Yeah, Fubs, me personally, I think we're already in the new bull market. So anything that you want to do long term, if you just look at the weekly chart, and you want to go back to previous times, you can consider, let's even call it this year, 2007, when we were trading at all-time highs. People could have been like, oh, the market is done, the market is chalked, whatever. 2008, after the recovery happened in 2013, only taking out the highs created in 2007, 6 years later. And this is a weekly chart. And look at that. So this little consolidation here, once this thing breaks out, the sky's the limit, Chad. Especially if Trump comes in. I can tell you now already we're going to trade at 45,000 even before his midterm, even before the midterm elections. That man is going to pump the stock market like it is nobody's business. Alrighty, chat. 5 o'clock. Let's just run through it. Let's just see what is happening here for the rest of the session. I am done. I'm not going to take anything. Let's just check here quickly on the grid. Took a buy here earlier in the session. Was up almost 18 pips. Got stopped out. Unfortunately, breaking below that key level. Not going to do anything else here. We will wait for tomorrow. No data coming out here. Just the COT report coming out a little bit later. DXY. Let's just look at DXY here. Why is it? Okay. Anyways, Chad. It's not saving the chart. DXY is still on the down here. As mentioned, I would still love for DXY to first come and test this previous breakout zone. Key level area. US 30. Beautiful if we can break out of this zone. We talked about it this afternoon. It is going to be very clean and clear cut once we break out of this consolidation zone. That is that zone down there. So if we can keep above that, beautiful. And then NASDAQ, weirdly enough, I told you guys I was thinking at some stage maybe CPI does something weird here. We would just go and tap that low and then run. But that is the session, Chad. Chris, just a quick question regarding 2G's trading. Does that suit beginner traders? Keegan, what would you consider your level? 2G's trading is a lot to do with, I wouldn't say it's suited to a complete newbie. I would lie if I said it's completely suited. I don't know, Chad. Anyone else in Project G? Would you say it's suited for a complete newbie? I don't know. Portfolio is sitting at 66% return at the moment, Chris. We should chat on stocks. We will. Chris, I'm down 6% in funded account. Any advice? Babu, if I take one more loss this week, let's say tomorrow's trade, I'm currently down 3%. If I take another loss tomorrow, very simple, you start chipping away your risk. So if I lose tomorrow and I do not win tomorrow's trade, all I'll do is I'll start halving my risk every 2 trades I lose. So 2 losses, I halve my risk. So if I technically lose the next 6 trades, at one stage my risk is only going to be like 0.1%. So 6% down, that is nothing to fret about. Lower your risk, start chipping away, start getting some wins in, and get the probability in your favor. But don't go now and lose your mind. 6% down is nothing. 2 solid trades, and you're already maybe 5-4% down, and then you're already back up closer to break even. Chad, peace and love, baby. I will see you guys tomorrow. No trade here for me later in the session. Just unfortunate that loss. 18 pips up. Some of you took some, locked it in. I don't want to rush it. We're going to get the positions. We're still going to have an awesome week. So see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. Peace and love, baby. Stay safe, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
And I know the odds are always stacked against us. Even though we're young and trying to die. Baby, don't get no. And I know